the way, I wanted to dispel a few rumors that had been going around on some of the wires, some of the Stone Cold Steve Austin Google alerts that I get on my email. And one of them goes back to WrestleMania 33. As you'll come to find out, I figured once me and my wife talked, it would probably take between 1 and 3 years to sell that ranch. When you're looking at selling 2,100 acres in South Texas, it's got to be a very unique, specific, qualified buyer. And so it was going to take some time. It took about 18 months to sell that place, so I was right in the ballpark with my estimate of how long it would take to sell that place. So in putting the place up for sale, man, you never know when all these things are going to start lining up. And from a business standpoint and from a personal standpoint, I had a lot of irons in the fire, and they were all heating up as WrestleMania became right down the road, and then it happened. So you have all this speculation going on the internet that, Stone Cold Steve Austin is done with the WWE. He's no longer a part. His contract expired. He's not satisfied with what's going on. And just all this malarkey, which was total BS. It all kind of started when I went down to the Staples Center to interview KO, Kevin Owens, one of my favorite WWE superstars going right now, in a podcast. And people assumed I was down there talking business with the WWE brass to set up an appearance in Orlando for WrestleMania 33. That was not the case. I was down there to interview KO. Along the way, I stopped and visited with the boys. So anyway, never talked to anybody about being a part of WrestleMania 33. As things go, I finally got an offer on the ranch a while back. These things take a while to close. Turns out we closed on the ranch, but right before we closed on the ranch, I had to go down there with a moving truck. Well, I didn't go down there. My wife, myself, the dogs flew down there one way, and then a moving company came out there, grabbed all the stuff that we were taking with us, loaded it up in a truck, and then they started driving back to Los Angeles. We got on our airplane, flew back to Los Angeles. The truck came 2 days later. This is going down right to the wire of when WrestleMania 33 is about to happen. So we're unloading the truck, putting it in the house that we're living in right now besides the house that we're remodeling. That thing is still going on. And it's coming around, but there's been some major headaches with that as well. And so then, in the contract, I had 30 days from when I closed to get the rest of my stuff off of the ranch. Now, the new owners are super cool. They probably let me keep my stuff there for a long time. But I like to work as the contracts say, so I just flew down there. I'm fixing to tell you the trip. But going back to WrestleMania, WWE reached out to me and invited me down to WrestleMania 33. They know I love going to the Hall of Fame, and I had some of my very close friends going in on this year's induction. But as it goes, I was having to drive down there, fly down there to get all my stuff, drive back after just selling the place, getting all our stuff. So, man, I was too busy. And I told the person that invited me to go down there, I said, hey, man, I sure appreciate the invitation, but I got so many things, and I let them know on the DL, kayfabe, that I just sold my ranch because I wasn't making that public news until all the smoke had cleared, all the ink had dried on the contract, and it was a done deal. And that ranch is a big part of my life and a big part of my passion for the outdoors, and so I wanted to make sure everything was settled. So I was frankly too busy taking care of all my personal business and some professional business that I'm working on as well to make it down to WrestleMania 33. But I just wanted to put to rest all these rumors and BS that say I'm at odds with WWE